your copies and pens. Okay. Okay, get ready with your copies and pens and everything, whatever is required. So books are not required because I shall give the questions from my side and you will write down the questions. Okay. So already you have got a little idea about, you have got the idea about tens already. You know that tens is divided into three parts, and then again every part has got its four divisions, isn't it? So those are the basic things already you know. So I think I don't have to explain that again. Do any one of you require that explanation, that the tense is divided into past, present and future, and then again every tense is divided into four parts except the future one, because future tense, the perfect continuous is not that much in use. So therefore present and past tense is again divided into four parts. So you know the names, I hope. You know the
Yes,
names
ma'am.
of those four parts?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start the topic then. You can write down today's topic. First of all, you write down today's topic, all of you. Tense correction, and write down today's date also. Tense correction or correction of tense or correct form of verb, any one you can write down. Tense correction, okay? Or correction of tense, same thing. And then, or you can write down, put the correct form of verbs in the sentences. So let me write down the first one for you. I see dash him a week ago. A week ago. So I see him a week ago. So you have to write down in the blank. In the blank, we have to put the correct form of this verb. We have to put the
Ma'am,
correct form of the verb. So what
can
will
you
be the
please say
correct
the
form of
sentence
the verb?
again?
Can any one of you tell me what will be the correct form of the see verb in the blank?
I have seen
A week ago. Ma'am, I had
I have seen
saw him
him.
a week ago.
No.
I saw
Please
him
students,
a
this,
week ago.
yes,
I
yes.
saw
Whenever
him
this ego
a
is
week.
there, whenever ego is there, remember that this will be always simple past tense. This will be always simple past tense, okay?
I
This will
saw
be
him a
always
week
in,
ago.
yes, this will be always in simple past tense. This will be always see from the time mentioned, the time mentioned in the sentence, we have to use the verb as per the time mentioned in the sentence, because tense is time only. Tense is indicating the time, and therefore according to the time we have to use the verb. According to the time we have to use the verb. Therefore different types of verbs are given to us. That means the verbs are divided into, or we can use the verbs as per the time mentioned. So therefore it will be simple past, because this ego is there. From this ego, from the word ego, whenever this ego will be there, whenever, remember, whenever this ego word is there, that means this will be yesterday, ego, last month, or these words. Whenever these words you will find, you have to use the simple past form. So simple past form of the verb see is what?
Saw.
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 So
Saw.
I saw him a week ago. I saw him a week ago. So I hope you have understood that, because this is in simple past tense. This is in
Yes, ma'am.
simple past tense. In simple past tense. So therefore, whenever simple past tense will be there, this ago, before, last month, for all this time, we have to use simple past form of the verb. So simple past form of the verb see is saw. Simple past form of the verb see is saw. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it clear? Okay, so remember, whenever ego word is there, ego, then last week, these words are there, so we have to use the past form of the verb. Then let me write down one more sentence for you. Question number 2, you write down the numbers also, because sometimes I may miss to write down the numbers. I went out after she arrived. I went out after she arrived. So I went out after she arrived. So can any one of you tell me, that means the blank will be here. We have to we have to use the correct form of the verb arrived, and according to
I
the tense.
went after she had arrived. I went
Okay,
out
who has?
after she had arrived.
Yes, it will be she had arrived, because both the works were done in the past. See, both the incidents happened in the past. I went, this is also in past. When I went, after she, that means after her arriving. After her arriving. So there are two incidents. There are two incidents. One is my going and another one is her arriving. And we have to judge, or we have
Ma'am,
to see
this is
which.
past perfect tense.
Yes, the
Ma'am, past
earlier one. Yes, the earlier one. Which one is done earlier? That means the past. That means if we compare the two past tenses here, if we compare the two past works, or works were done in the past, we have to see that which work was done earlier than the other one. Which work was done earlier than the other one. So this work was done earlier than the other one. So the answer will be she had arrived, because we have to use past perfect tense. For the earlier past, we have to use past perfect. We have to use past perfect. We have to use past perfect. And what is the past perfect form? Or what we have to use? We have to use had and then plus V3. We have to use had plus V3. That means had plus past participle form of the verb. So arrived, arrived. So that will be had arrived. Then the answer will be had arrived, because her arriving was done earlier. Her arriving was done earlier than my going. Therefore, in between these two work, that means two work means this my going and her arriving. Her arriving was done earlier, because I went when? After she arrived, that means after she had arrived. So the correct answer will be she had arrived. And this is which tense you told already. Some of you have answered very well. So the tense is what here? What is the
past
tense?
perfect. Past perfect.
Past perfect tense. Very good. This is past perfect tense. Okay. So hope this one is clear to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to all of you? When you
Yes,
have to use
ma'am.
past perfect for the earlier past, whenever this
Yes, ma'am.
after before. Whenever after before words are given, remember, whenever after or before, whenever after and before two words are given and both the works were done early, that means in the past. So you have to compare which one work was done earlier, which work was done earlier. So therefore, for the earlier work, you have to use past perfect tense, and for the latter one, that means the work which is done afterwards than the other one, then you have to use past simple past tense. One will be simple past and another one will be past perfect. Okay, and another one will be past perfect. So let us take one more sentence then. If I be a bird, if I be a bird, so we have to, this is be. So we have to use the correct form of the verb be here in the blank. So what will be the answer? Do any one of you know? If I be a bird, so what will be the answer here?
Could be.
If I have been.
No, see students, this is a very simple one and you have to remember, and this is very common also. See, this is imaginary. This is an imagination. This is an imagination, okay? This is an imagination. This cannot be true. I cannot be a bird. I cannot be a bird. This is an imagination. If suppose if I be a president, if I be a prime minister, so therefore this is an imagination which is not possible, and in this case it is not possible at all. I cannot be a bird. So this is called, when it is imaginary, this is called hypothetical past. This is called hypothetical past, and therefore when this type of if I be dash a bird, we have to use this, that means this use is little bit different from the general use, because this is hypothetical past and always we have to use where. Remember, if I were a bird, for this imaginary past or the hypothetical past, this is hypothetical, this is not true. This cannot be true. This cannot be true in any way. Therefore, this is an imagination. So therefore, for this imaginary past or this hypothetical past, assumption, this is an assumption. So therefore, this for this hypothetical past, we have to use were. If I were a bird, this is a little bit different. Generally, we use for the past form, with I we use was, isn't it? With I, generally we use was. Our general rule is to use was, isn't it? But in this case, it will be always in past form and the verb will be the plural verb. If I were a bird. Remember, this is an exceptional case. This is an exceptional rule. So this exceptional rule also you have to remember. So if, whenever this word if is given, whenever this word if is given, if I be dash a bird, if I were a bird, for this be verb, be form of verb, we have to use the plural form of verb were, because this is hypothetical past. If I were a bird. Is it clear to all of you? Write down this one and put a star mark, because this is quite different from the, this is quite different from the rest ones. Okay?
Okay,
This
ma'am.
is quite different from the other one. Then let me take one more example. It has been raining. I'm sorry, I have told you the character. Okay, let me erase this. We shall do this one in the next, that means after a few sentences. She behaves, this is also a little bit quite different. She behaves as if she know me. She behaves as if she know me. So we have to use the correct form of the verb know here. She behaves as if. See, here also this if word is there. Here also in this sentence, this if word is there. So this one is also, whenever this if word will be there, remember the uses will be quite different from the general rules. The uses will be quite different from the general rules. She behaves as if. This is not true, as if. So as if, that means she behaves as if she, this is also hypothetical past. This is also imaginary. This is also imaginary. This is also called hypothetical past. And in this case, as if, whenever this as if word is there, whenever this as if will be there, whenever these as if words are there, or this as if proverb is, that means as if phrase is there, this as if phrase is there, so we have to use the past form of the verb. So as if she knew me. As if she knew me. She behaves as if she knew me. She behaves as if she knew me. Not that she knows me. Okay, the answer, if you write she knows me, that will be wrong one. Because this is also a hypothetical case. This is also the case of hypothetical past. So therefore, whenever this as if will be there, remember, whenever as if will be there, whenever as if she, anything, any verb, so use the past, simple past form of the verb, that means the V2, past form of the verb. She behaves as if she knew me. She behaves as if she knew me. Is it clear or not?
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
one of you,
Yes,
any
ma'am.
confusion?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
any
ma'am.
confusion? Okay.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Lisa. He speaks as if he
মা মুখের থেকে এতগুলো বসছে আমার
as
একটু
if he
জ্বর
go there. Please put the audios in mute. Put the audios in mute because some of you are not attending the classes. Not attending the classes properly. Your attention is somewhere else. Your attention is somewhere else. So put the audios in the mute form if you are talking to somebody else. He speaks as if he go there. So he speaks as if
Ma'am,
he
he
go
went
there. So
there.
yes, so the answer will be he went there. The answer will be he went there. Remember, these as if words are there. As if phrase is there. So whenever this as if will be there, remember we have to use the past form of the verb. Simple past form of the verb, that means the V2 form. V2 form. V1, V2, V3. So we have to use the V2 form. Is it clear to all of you? So we have
Yes,
practiced the two sentences so that you can understand well. Then he go to Shillong last month. Last month. So she go to Shillong last month. I hope you can answer this.
Went. She went to
When?
Shillong last month.
Okay.
Ma'am, she
How could you
went to
understand?
Shillong last
Oh,
month.
yes. How could you understand that the verb form will be went here? Why simple past answer is correct? Now tell me why.
Ma'am,
I could not
last
hear you.
month.
Yes, last month. So whenever this last month, then ago, these words are there. Whenever last month, ago, yesterday, last month, ago, yesterday, these words are there. This time is mentioned. These times are mentioned. Then always we have to use the simple past form of the verb. That means go. So here it will be went. Okay. Here it will be went. The answer will be went. Then next, he do the work. He do the work since Monday last. Since Monday last.
She has been
Okay.
doing the work
She
since last.
Okay.
She
Once
has
more.
been doing the work since Monday last.
Yes, she has been doing the work since Monday last. So which tense it is?
Present perfect
Which
tense.
tense it is?
Perfect continuous
Okay,
tense.
present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. And how could you understand that here we have to use present perfect continuous tense?
In the sentence, since is there.
Last time.
Yes, since is there. Since and for. For and since. Whenever for and since, these two words are there, and if the work, and not only this, we have to also understand that the work started before, but the work is still going on. The work which started before, but still going on, for that case, we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous. So present perfect continuous tense, therefore we know that the form of present perfect continuous tense, it will be she has been doing. She has been doing the work. She has been doing the work since Monday last. She has been doing the work since Monday last. So I hope this one is easier for you. All of you can
Yes,
do
ma'am.
this. Okay, remember this,
Yes.
whenever any work started before but still going on, still it's going on, then we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Therefore, we have to always look at the time. Time mentioned in the sentence. Always we have to see that which time it the mentioned here in the sentence. Then you see, if it rain, if it rain, I shall not go out. If it rain, I shall not go out. So we have to write down the correct form of rain verb in the blank.
If it rains,
Yes, if it rains, yes, if it rains, I shall not go out. Remember, this one will be in simple present form. If it rains, if it rains, this is called conditional sentences, if conditional. So this will be little bit tougher for you if I explain more. So this one is there in your class 9 syllabus. So there you can learn that. But now, for now, you can learn only this much. Whenever simple present is there in the rest form of the sentence, that is I shall go out, and with the sentence if, with the sentence if, the verb will be used as simple present tense. So if it rains, I shall not go out. That means simple present here with if sentence, with if, this is called clause also. With if clause, always we have to use simple present tense if the rest part of the sentence is in simple future tense. Okay? If the rest part of the sentence is in simple future tense. So this is condition, if it rains. If it rains, this is a condition. This is a condition given here. If it rains, I shall not go out. If it rains, I shall not go out. So here it will be simple present tense. For with the if clause, we have to use simple present tense. Okay?
okay, ma'am.
Then, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
If you,
Okay, ma'am.
if you study well, you can secure means get good marks. If you study well, you can secure good marks. So we have to use the correct form of the verb study. If you study well, you can secure good marks. So what will be the answer? If you study well, you can secure good marks. So we have to look at the subject also. Now, can you
Studies.
tell me with
Study.
you can we use studies? With the subject you, can
No,
we,
ma'am.
do we have? So what will be the answer then? See, this part is in you can secure good marks or you will secure good marks, same only. So what will be the condition? What is the condition? If you study well, so study will remain a study only because our subject is here second person. Our subject is second person. Here the subject was third person singular number. If it, see the sentence is almost same. And here if you. So since if you is there, therefore study will be study only. If you study well, this is the answer. If you study well, you can secure good marks. If you study well, you can secure good marks. Okay. If you study well, you can secure good marks. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
He
Ma'am,
leave
it stands
L-E-A-V-E.
hypothetical past.
Yes, this is no, this is if clause. This is not hypothetical past. This is called as if clause. Now, if I explain to you, this may be a little bit harder for you. So, I am not going to explain that to you because these are called conditional sentences. These are called conditional sentences. There are 4 conditional sentences: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. So, this is second conditional. This one, sorry, this is first conditional. Zero conditional, simple present plus simple present. And when it is simple present plus future, then it is called as first conditional. Okay. So he leave
Okay, ma'am.
for Kolkata last month. He leave for Kolkata last month. So what will be the answer? What will be the correct form of verb in the blank?
He has been leaving for Kolkata last month.
He has been leaving for Kolkata last month.
Ma'am,
I
leaving.
told you that
He has been
whenever the word last will be there,
for Kolkata. He lived for
whenever
Kolkata last month. Ma'am, he
leave,
leaves Kolkata.
leave, left, leave, left. That is why you have to learn the conjugation of verbs also. That means present form,
left,
past form, and past participle form. Leave, left. Whenever the word last is there, remember last. Whenever the word last will be there, whenever the word last is there, last. Ego, last month, last week. Okay, last Friday, last Monday, whenever the word last is there, always we have to use simple past tense. So this the answer will be he left. He left for Kolkata last month. Answer will be he left for Kolkata last month. Leave, left. Leave, left. Remember these students. Leave, left. This conjugation of verbs also you have to learn. Otherwise, you cannot write down the correct form of verb. There is no verb like lived. So there will be he left for Kolkata last month. Leave, L-E-A-V, leave means to depart. To that means go from somewhere. So this is called leave, L-E-A-V, leave. So the past form of leave is left. He left for Kolkata last month. So therefore, whenever the word last is there, last, ego, last month, yesterday. So always use the past form of the verb. Okay, he left for Kolkata last month because last month this is simple past. Last month, so this is simple past. Okay, because the incident happened in the last month. So this is already simple past. Clear or not? Is it clear to all of you? The incident happened in the past. Last month is the last
Yes,
month
ma'am.
is a time which is already past. Last month is a
Yes,
time
ma'am,
which is
clear.
already past. Okay. Then next sentence. Next is the show begin. The show begin at 6 p.m. every day. If everyday word is not there, then also the meaning will be same. The show begin at 6 p.m. every day. So we have to write down the correct form of the verb begin here in the blank.
Begin.
So can you tell me? Can you tell me what will be the correct answer?
The show begins begins at 6 p.m. every day. And the
Yes,
show begin
the show,
at 6 p.m. every day.
the show,
Begins
once more,
show
The
begins
show begins at
tell me clearly, what will be the verb? What will be the correct
Begin.
form
the
of the verb?
show
Tell me the
the
begin.
show
spelling.
begins
Begin.
begin
Now tell me,
Begin.
Begin.
gins
begins. Okay, very good. The show begins because the show begins at 6 p.m. every day. So it will be simple present tense.
Present tense.
And the show, yes, the show is third person singular number. The show is third person singular number. Therefore, we have to add s with the word begin. So the show begins at 6 p.m. every day. So this will be the correct answer. This will be the correct form of verb in the blank. The show begins at 6 p.m. every day. Okay? The show begins
Okay.
at 6 p.m. every day. Okay. Then let me write down one more sentence for you. If you neglect NEGLECT, if you neglect your studies, if you neglect your studies, if you neglect your studies, you will fail. If you neglect your studies, you will fail. So if you neglect your studies, you will fail. Just now, before 2 or 3 sentences, just before 2 or 3 sentences, we did the same thing. So
If
can you
you
tell me?
neglect your studies, you will fail.
Neglected.
Yes. So whatever is there, that same thing will come here because we don't have to change anything of the verb form because with you here, which tense will be used here? Tell me. Which
Ma'am,
tense will be used
conditional
here? Which tense it is?
present tense. Simple present.
Yes,
simple
yes, very good. Simple
Ma'am,
present. So
present
it will be
indefinite.
Simple
yes,
present.
present indefinite. Yes, very good. Therefore, if you neglect will remain as neglect only because this is simple present tense and with you we don't have to add any s or yes. So if you neglect your studies, you will fail. So I hope this one is very much clear to you because you have answered well. Most of you have answered well. And some of you are always keeping mum. All of you have understood or not? Yes or no? Others are
Yes,
not
ma'am.
responding.
yes
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
yes ma'am
yes.
Yes.
I can get the responses from a very few number of students and rest all of you are keeping mum. Not that all of you answered. All of you are that means very much allowed to answer whenever I shall ask and I shall give you time also. If I be the member, if I be the member of the committee, if I be the member of the committee, I would not do such a mistake. Or if I only let me write down only this much for you. If I be the member of the committee, so if I be the member of the committee, so what will be the verb used here?
B.
If
Ma'am, if I
if
were,
yes, if I were just now the first almost the first or second sentence we did that. If I were. Yes, if I were the member of the committee. If I were, so this is also which
ma'am,
which
hypothetical
past tense?
past.
Yes, very
Hypothetical
good.
past.
Hypothetical. Yes, this is called hypothetical past. Imagination. Okay, imagination. Whenever we imagine something, if we imagine something, if we think something, that if I were like that, if I were the prime minister, if I were the board, so at that time we have to use were. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Then let me write down I not take. Okay, this is a negative sentence, so I not take my breakfast yet. My breakfast yet. I not take my breakfast yet. So what will be the answer? What will be the answer? I not.
I could not.
I did not take my breakfast yet. I did not.
I
Did
Ma'am,
not.
I did not take
I
my
did not take.
breakfast
remember.
yet.
Now let me tell you one more thing.
I
Here also you have to reflect on this. Whenever the word yet is there, for the negative sentence, yet will be there, and the affirmative sentence, just will be there. So for these two words, just and yet,
Take my
just
breakfast
and
yet.
yet. Yes, tell me once again.
I do not take my
No,
breakfast
no,
yet.
no, no. No, it will be always present perfect. Remember, students, I have not taken. I have not taken. I have not taken my breakfast yet. Whenever the words that I mentioned, yet, just, these words are there, yet, just, then you have to use the present perfect tense. That means I have not taken my breakfast yet, but I shall take. So I have not taken. So yet, whenever the word yet is there, whenever the word yet will be there, always use the present perfect tense. Okay? Always you have to use present perfect tense. I have not taken my breakfast yet. Clear or not? Is it clear
Yes,
to all
ma'am.
of you?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Yes,
which
ma'am.
word? Okay, which word you have to see very well? The word yet. The word
Ma'am,
yet.
which
Okay.
tense is
This is present perfect tense. This is present perfect tense. The work has not been done yet. The work has not been done yet. This is a negative sentence. This is negative because
okay?
not take, I have given not take. Therefore, I have not taken. And if I write, if this is an affirmative sentence, then the sentence will be like this. I take my breakfast just. I take my breakfast just. This is affirmative. No not is there. Therefore, this is an affirmative sentence, not the negative one. So, therefore, what will be the answer here?
I have taken
Yes,
my
I have
I
taken.
have taken my breakfast just.
Yes, I have taken. So remember, students, whenever affirmative is given, whenever the sentence is in affirmative, the word just may be there. So for just and yet will be there when it is negative. Yet will be there, the word yet will be there, this yet will be there when it is negative. And just will be there when it is affirmative. So therefore, in both the cases, we have to use present perfect tense. We have to use present perfect tense. Can you remember or not? Can you
Yes,
remember?
ma'am.
Write down the points. Okay, write
Yes,
down the
ma'am.
points. Whatever I am telling you, write down the points. And as I have marked, you also make it around. For the word just and yet. For the word just and yet, present perfect tense. For the word just and yet, always we have to use present perfect tense. Because from the time mentioned, we can understand. From the time mentioned, we can understand that when the incident happened or when the work was done, when the time of work can be understood from the time given in the sentence. So just, yet, these are the time mentioned in the sentence, and from this time, we can understand what will be the verb form used here. What may be the verb form we have to use here. Therefore, for yet and just, remember, yet will be in the negative sentence. Okay, yet will be in the negative sentence and just will be in the affirmative sentence where there is no not. So for both the cases, we have to use present perfect tense. So am I clear to all of you?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
clear
Yes.
to all of you?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Remember these points well. Remember the points well. This would help you in the futures also, in future also. These are the important things you should know. Then we live at Lamding. We live at Lamding for 5 years, suppose. We live at Lamding for 5 years. So what will be the correct form? What will be
We
the
have
correct form?
been
Yes,
we
we
have
have
been
been
living at
We have been living at Lambing for 5 years.
5 years
living
because
alone.
4 is there. Whenever 4 and since will be there, we have to use present perfect continuous tense. We have to use present perfect because this is space of time. Space of time or point of time which indicates that the work started before but still it's going on, still the work has not been completed, then we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so this answer you can write down. I hope I am not writing. We have been living at Lamding for 5 years.
5
Okay,
years.
so we have practiced, I think, how many sentences we have practiced? I have not written the numbers
Then 16.
for the first 16. Okay. Okay, 16 sentences we have done. So for today, let us complete the class here only and study the chapters
Okay,
well.
ma'am.
Learn